What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Chicago Blackhawks franchise mode. And we are here in round number one in year number one. The bringing back of Chicago Blackhawks superstars and future Hall of Famers Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews have paid off a big time, as well as bringing back another future Hall of Famer in Marc-Andre Fleury to play goaltender. Now, Marc-Andre Fleury won't be back for round number one of the playoffs, but if we move on from round number one to round number two, he might get more playing time depending on how Spencer Knight kind of plays against the Minnesota Wild. If we have to go to game number 7, we'll talk about Marc-Andre Fleury coming back for round number 2. But if he's able to win it in 4 to 5 games, dude's going to be running with it for the remainder of the season. Lineup-wise, we're going to be looking like this going into Game 1 against against the Minnesota Wild. We're going to be going with our star-side first line of Taylor Hall, Connor Bedard, and Patrick Kane. Second line is going to be Taylor Radish, Jonathan Toews, and Andreas Athanasiou. Third line will be Tyler Johnson, Anthony Cirelli, and Marcus Foligno. Fourth line will be Mackenzie Entwistle, Nick Foligno, and Ryan Donato. Now, lines are very fluid right now. If a team or a line is -4, -5 going into game number 3 or game number 4, that motherfucker is getting taken out of the lineup, and we will put in one of our depth players, such as Jujhar Kaharia, John Merrill, or Maxime Comtois. Now, defensively, our pairings are going to be Kevin Korchinski, the rookie, with Seth Jones. We're going to have Christopher Tanev with Nikita Zadorov, the little Calgary Flames line there. And then the third defensive pairing will be Nikita Zaitsev with Connor Murphy. And then, like I said, we're going to be having Spencer Knight and net with Arvidsson Soderblom as backing him up until Marc-Andre Fleury is healthy enough to play. Now, looking at the team that we're going to be going up against, the Minnesota Wild, their team honestly is not deep at all. Very good goaltending, phenomenal goaltending. We took Marc-Andre Fleury off of their roster. We traded for him, and they still have Jesper Wallstedt and Philip Gustafsson. Our scouts are saying that they're both 83 overall. That's complete fucking bullshit. They're both probably much higher than that. Jesper Wallstedt finished the season 9-2-3 with a shutout, .935 save percentage, and a 1.88 goals against average. If I was the Minnesota Wild, I would be starting Jesper Wallstedt as my starting goaltender going into the playoffs. Dude's still on his rookie deal. Philip Gustafsson going 32-26-2 with 3 shutouts, a .906 save percentage, and a 3.2 goals against average, over 1.1 goals against average, higher than last season. But I'm happy that we're going up against Philip Gustafsson, or at least we're projected to be going up against Philip Gustafsson over Jesper Wallstedt. I think that will be playing out to our advantage. Even strength, very good first line, just like we have a very good first line. Kirill Kaprizov, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Matthew Boldy. All right, literally, you can run it right on down. All right, Joel Eriksson Ek, kind of similar to Taylor Hall. Matthew Boldy's got Connor Bedard, and then Kirill Kaprizov can be Patrick Kane. So we're literally matching it up. Different positions in the first line, but pretty much it is a wash. Second line of Marcus Johansson, Marco Rossi, and Ryan Hartman on that second line. I think they have a little bit weaker of a second line there. In fact, I would argue that their third line might be a little bit better. It does show that Frederick Gaudreau is an 85. Dude is definitely not an 85, probably maybe an 81 to 82 overall player, but Marco Rossi is definitely also not a 77. He's probably an 80 to 82 overall center as well. So that third line, though, Patrick Maroon, Frederick Gaudreau, and Nick Petan Patrick Maroon looking like his 21-22 self back with the Tampa Bay Lightning, putting up 27 points and a -1 through 80 games. Didn't get double-digit goals, but he still played his role phenomenally as a power forward. 277s, again, probably between 79 to 77 overall in actuality off of the wings. This is where I'm saying that we can beat them. They just aren't deep. They aren't deep. And you look at this fourth line, it shows it. It shows it there too. Isaac Rosen with Tyson Kozak and Brandon Duhamel. Like, I don't know any of these players. I mean, they are young and up and coming players. At least two of them are. Kozak is listed as a 69 overall, though. If I was to guess full potential overall wise, scouting everything, he's probably somewhere between a 75 to 78 overall center. Isaac Rosen, probably similar to that, 75 to 78 overall for him as well. And then Brandon Duhamel is probably the one who's actually carrying the weight. But still, 3 bars scouted, 78 overall. I'm not too fucking worried about it whatsoever. None of them are really grinders. They're playmakers, so we're just going to be bullying them off that puck. Defensively, they're a little bit stronger here. Not as strong, but the Minnesota Wild's whole game is basically going to be good goaltending, good defense, don't need good offense. They got Alexander Edler with their superstar right defenseman, Jared Spurgeon. They were trying to shop him at the trade deadline. No one wound up biting. They did trade away some other defensemen, which weakened their core, but I mean, it's still looking pretty nice. Second line defensive pair is Kalen Addison with Wyatt Kaiser. As you guys might know, this is the defenseman that we wound up trading to them. 21 years of age, 75 overall. He's a top 6 forward so far in his NHL career, or at least this season. 19 games played with the Minnesota Wild, 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points and -2. We might be missing out on a pretty good defenseman, but I think it was worth it for what we acquired from them. Third defensive pairing is going to be Connor Dewar and Brock Faber. Was that third defensive pairing. So defensively, I think we got them beat. Offensively, depth-wise, we have them beat. And goaltending, I'm going to say is a wash. We got Spencer Knight in net. The dude's a fucking beast, and he's only going to be getting better game after motherfucking game. Now, I did go through for our marketing budget, prices, and everything. Everything is jacked up to max. Season tickets max, parking's max, game tickets max, merchandise max, concessions maxed, all right? People are going to have to pay to come and see the Chicago Blackhawks in this year's playoffs, all right? Marketing budget, what we wound up doing was a 30-40-30 split. Once the playoffs are over, we're going to be getting game tickets way down, and we're going to be advertising season tickets a lot more on that front. I know I am supposed to be upgrading and maintaining our facility, but one of our stretch goals was to upgrade club seating, so I'm not going to be upgrading or repairing any of this until after the playoffs have finished. So everything will be kind of low ratings, kind of a little dirty here in Chicago, but it's all good. It's all fucking good. So here we are, Game 1, Minnesota versus Chicago. Let's fucking get it done here. Oh, and we're at home. Okay, and we're at home. This is even better. This is even fucking better. In front of our home crowd, people are gonna go nuts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Game number 1. In front of our home crowd, taking on the Minnesota Wild. Not many people thought that the Blackhawks would be here today to make this happen. My bad here. I meant to have a different camera angle. Like I said, not many people thought that the Chicago Blackhawks would be here today in the playoffs. They thought that it might be another down year. Bedard was a good start, but they might need one more year to really be a wild card or playoff contender. And our team comes in the number 2, number 3 seed in this year's playoffs. And we're going to take it fucking over! Connor Bedard! First career playoff game, first shift. And he finds the back of the net. Patrick Kane finds him. Connor Bedard missed the open net the first time. Kane feeds him from behind the net, picking up his own rebound, or picking up Bedard's rebound. One-timer goal. And the fucking Chicago Blackhawks are up 1-0. Seth Jones moving the puck to Eriksson Ek. He's going to dump it in deep into our zone. Matthew Boldy. Boldy out front. Korchinski intercepts it, and here comes Bedard the other way. Connor Bedard moving into Patrick Kane. Kane gets hit off the puck. Matthew Boldy got it for Minnesota. Over to Spurgeon. Now over to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek over to Kaprizov. He's got some room. Shot trying to go 5-hole on Knight. And we'll just cover that one up for our first defensive zone face-off. What a way to start the fucking game. Connor Bedard, one-timer flat bomb. That shit was loud, too. Tanev over to Tays, trying to go top cheese. Gustafsson gonna glove it down. So it is the goaltender that I said we would rather face. I would rather play Philip Gustafsson over Wallstedt. I really would, especially considering what their season stats were. Jonathan Tays wins it back to Tanev. Now over to Zadorov. Zadorov only able to poke it away from that defenseman, and now we got a tripping penalty. Connor Bedard, bye-bye. No, Andreas Athanasiou. I thought Bedard was 89. My bad. Athanasiou going in the box. 2 minutes for tripping. We got bad stick discipline. We've had that all season. Every time we fucking turn on a game and we watch the game, there's always a shit ton of trippings, whether it's my team or their team. One of these teams always has a bad stick. So Jonathan Tays going up against Ryan Hartman. Tays wins it back to Tanev. Tanev pinned down low, throws it behind his net. Nikita Zaitsev now pinned. Picked up to Hartman. Pass out front, one-timer save. Ryan Hartman up to Fabier. Shot is missed. Rossier down to Johansson. Down low to Hartman. Hartman out to Rossier. Shot and gloved away by Spencer Knight. Got an interference penalty on Nick Foligno now. 5-on-4 for the Minnesota Wild to start this playoffs. So the refs in the NFL, NHL, are you serious? That's so soft. That's so soft. So the NHL might have money on the Minnesota Wild winning it this season. Spurgeon over to Kaprizov, one-timer save. Jones going to move it up to Murphy. He's able to clear the zone a little bit. Jared Spurgeon over to Boldy. Now over to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek pushed away, and Jones will clear it out of the zone again. Addison to Spurgeon. Spurgeon over to Kaprizov. Kaprizov to Boldy, out to Spurgeon. Shot, and he misses the net. Good fucking redirect there, team. Spurgeon pass down low. Murphy has the puck. Off the glass, Sorelli over to Jones. Jones not really able to get it down the ice, but does get out of the zone. Kaprizov immediately coming out, though. Anthony Sorelli clears it the length of the ice. So we should see a line change by Chicago. Eriksson up to Spurgeon. Jared Spurgeon toe drags. Going to lose it. Sorelli over to Zaitsev. He gets pushed off the puck. Jared Spurgeon out front is Eriksson Ek. Boldy's shot is blocked. Eriksson Ek to Spurgeon. Back to Eriksson Ek. Shot right out front. Zaitsev clears the zone this time. 25 seconds remaining on a 5-on-3. Boldy to Kaprizov. Kaprizov out front, back to Spurgeon. Shot and covered up by Spencer Knight. He is looking a little tired out there, but a little bit longer, and this PK will be over. Almost there. Another 30 seconds, man. Another 30 seconds. Jonathan Tays wins the face-off to Korchinski. Korchinski clears it out. Picked up by Fabier. Jonathan Tays steals that puck away from him. He gets tripped up by Marcus Johansson. And we got ourselves a good old 4-on-4 for the next 20 seconds. Thank you, Marcus Johansson. I told you, a lot of penalties tripping-wise. happening. A lot of fucking penalties. Oh, still 5-on-3, my bad. Still 5-on-3, not for long though. Tays wins it back to Korchinski, back to Zadorov, out to Tays, shot goes wide. There you go, now to 4-on-4 for 10 more seconds. Rossi is tripped and we're back to a 5-on-3. Andreas Athanasiou just got taken out of the box and goes right back for the same shit. Dude, you're gonna get taken off that second line. Bedard taking the face off, wins it to Jones, moving up to Murphy. Good thing it's back to a 4-on-4 now. Now we got time, takes a quick shot on Gustafsson. Got about a minute left on 4-on-4. And then maybe another 20 seconds of PK time. So 55 seconds, we got Tyler Johnson and Marcus Foligno out there. We're gonna lose the face-off. Goes into the corner, Alexander Edler picking up for Minnesota. Edler shoots it into the zone, picked up by Korchinski. Korchinski moving it up to Marcus Foligno, who gets tripped, and we're right back to a 4-on-4. Matthew Boldy going to the box. Very undisciplined first period of hockey. Trip, 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 trip. The only one that's really stood out is Nick Foligno's interference call. That was still bullshit. So 30 seconds on the 4-on-4. Connor Bedard out front, shot on net. Really kind of a weak one. Addison's got it for Minnesota, and now Chicago's on the power play for a minute and a half. Spurgeon to Patan. Goudreau out front of Chicago's net. And that'll get broken up. Good, good, good. Here comes Chicago, ran into each other. Are you serious? Good dump, I guess. Taylor Hall to Patrick Kane. Kane's going to lose it to Addison because he skated right into him. Nick Patan now over to Goudreau. Goudreau right off the glass and out. Bedard regrouping in his zone. Over to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall coming up the right wing or left wing. Down low to Patrick Kane. Kane to Hall. Hall across to Bedard. Across to Kane. Save. Hall up top to Zadorov. Shot on Patan. Blocked. Gets cleared out of the zone. And Patan gets it again. Are you serious? We have awful fucking puck control. And we can't even still get it. Oh my God, they're gassed. They're gassed. They're gassed. Here we go. Connor Bedard down low on net, and we fuck it up. These guys are gassed, and they're fucking it up. Seth Jones over to Connor Bedard. Bedard, shot on net on Gustafsson. The weakest fucking shot and the awfulest fucking thing you could have done because they're fucking gassed. Get in the zone, set up, pass the puck around. We're on the power play. Get this shit set up. 13 seconds now left on the power play. Jonathan Tays wins it. Radish down to Donato. He's going to lose it, and Rossi is going to drop it out of the zone. Marco Rossi. Zaitsev moves it to Donato, who skates into him, which causes him to then lose the puck. Christopher Tanev moving to Nikita Zaitsev. Zaitsev up to Donato. Here we go. Donato takes a quick high shot. Gloved down by Gustafsson. Another offensive zone face-off, and we're finally back to 5-on-5 hockey. Big hit by Joel Eriksson-Ek on Tanev down low, I guess. Seeing goals early and big fucking hits. Jonathan Tays wins the face-off back over to Christopher Tanev, over to Athanasiou. 2 tripping penalties today. Oh, Jonathan Tays trying to go on the opposite corner. Barely saved there. Eriksson-Ek trying to break some goalie ankles, but Spencer Knight able to stay with it. Jonathan Tays picks up the loose puck, moves it over to Radish, now over to Athanasiou. Athanasiou trying to go low for a rebound for Jonathan Tays, but he's able to rebound control that shit. Got good rebound control and covered it up. Offensive zone face-off. We are all over Philip Gustafsson right now. We really fucking are. Anthony Cirelli up against Marco Rossi, our third line against their second. Lose the face-off. Fabier moves it up to Hartman. Marcus Foligno picks that puck up. Moves it over to Cirelli. Cirelli stick lifted. Tyler Johnson hit. Still gets control of that puck up top to Korchinski. Shot is blocked, but picks up his own rebound. Cirelli trying to get a shot off. That one's blocked or redirected into the corner. We're still all pressuring them, though. Good pressure by Anthony Cirelli. DeWare up to Rossi. Rossi gets hit off that puck. Marcus Johansson shot blocked. There you go, DeWare, and shot by Marcus Johansson. One-timer goes into the back of the net. I don't even know if Spencer Knight knew where it was. So many shots were just getting blocked. That one-timer just got through. Goes across. Spencer Knight not able to track it down. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Just squeak through his fucking armpit. And the game is 1-1. Patrick Kane with the puck, moves over to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall still with it, trying to cut it up the middle. Connor Bedard trying to do it himself. Can't do it though. Jared Spurgeon trying to break it out of his zone. Bedard pins him in his net, in his own zone. Kozak gets tripped by Connor Bedard, and we're now going to be on the PK again. What is that, penalty number like 6 or 7? That's probably penalty number like 8 in this game, all tripping. And that was Patrick Kane, wasn't even Connor Bedard. Are you sure? Alright, bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Oh my god. So many fucking penalties. So we gotta kill another penalty with 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Seth Jones clears it out of the zone. Good clear. Picked up by Cassier. Kaprizov to Boldy. Moving up to Fabier. Now up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov's shot goes pushed into the corner. Seth Jones clears the zone. Grabbed, though, by Cassier. Seth Jones still got it. Puck gets pushed back into our zone. Jones to Foligno, now over to Sidorov. Sidorov will clear it, and that should allow our team some time to get some changes for those tired players. Kaprizov over to Cassier. Cassier over to Kaprizov, down low to Boldy, trying to go back door. The Knight gets back there because Boldy couldn't field that cleanly. We got about a minute remaining on this PK. We have Cirelli and Tyler Johnson, the former Lightning players, together out there right now. We're going to lose the faceoff. Rossi to Anderson. Shot is blocked. Picked up by Johansson. The clear shot. Save behind the net. He's still got it up top. Poked away, and here comes a 2-on-1. Marco Rossi to Ryan Hartman. Shot blocked and directed into the corner. Tanev behind his own net. Clear to Johansson, who's in front, trying to bury his own rebound. And they're going to score. We fucked up the clearance, and that's what happened. You fed Marcus Johansson. Already's got 1 goal today, right out in front of our own fucking net, and we couldn't clear it after that. And Marco Yossi, or Rossi, is going to find the fucking back of the net because of it. Brutal. That's what happens when you have 6 fucking penalties. 6 fucking penalties. Power plays. Minnesota, 1 for 5. 1 for motherfucking 5. Chicago's 0 for 1, which we still know is fucking bullshit because Minnesota's had, I think, 2 penalties. But fucking bullshit. All of them have been penalties. I mean, fucking trippings. Every last one of them. Tripping. Interference. Tripping. See, they had 2 penalties, and the stats are only showing them having 1. But they're 1 for 5. Yeah, okay. Jonathan Toews taking the face off. He's going to lose it. Radish, unable to field it cleanly. Here comes Johansson out front to Ryan Hartman. Or to Rossi, my bad, to Edler. Spurgeon. Hartman, shot is blocked. Nikita Sidorov moving up to Radish. Radish over to Athanasiou. Athanasiou to Radish. Radish shot, rebound, and Athanasiou! Like sitting in the penalty box, but he'll still score a goal in clutch, yeah. Motherfucker crashing that net. He knows I've taken 2 penalties. I need to get one here. Jonathan Toews able to play good body defense on the defenseman, allowing Athanasiou to pick that puck up and go 5-hole on Philip Gustafsson to tie this game 2-2 before the end of the first period. 24 seconds remaining. Toews wins a face-off to Zadorov. Zadorov passing it wide. Athanasiou out front. Whoa, we almost got another one. Taylor Radish almost scoring. Still unable to get the puck cleanly. Good hit. That was a good hit in the corner. Really good hit. Get the fucking puck. The dude is down. The dude is on his ass. His face is kissing the ice. Pick the fucking puck up. For fuck's sakes. Just pick the goddamn puck up. It's not that hard. Alright? Second period is going to be the period that we are going to be playing. Tie game. We got a chance to either blow it for us, or we got a chance to be fucking heroes. Hopefully we don't take as many penalties as the computer. One can hope. So Connor Bedard taking the face-off. We're going to lose it. Kaprizov to Boldy. Boldy to Joel Eriksson. Good poke there. Out front with Boldy again. Slap shot, glove down by Spencer Knight. We're going to play it out to Korchinski. Out top to Bedard. Now over to Taylor Hall. Try to get some movement, create some space. Back to Korchinski. Walk the line. And we're going to lose it to Joel Eriksson. He's got a breakaway. Good fucking save. Good fucking save. There you go. Patrick Kane trying to get out of the zone. Patrick Kane! Oh, the silky mitts almost fucking worked. Jared Spurgeon. Are you serious? That's when you went for a line change? When Kaprizov is on a breakaway? They need a line change too, though. They need a line change too. Can't have to Toews. Back down low to Radish. Didn't work. Because I can't get a fucking pass off. Zadorov, big hit. And Kaprizov still somehow fucking gets the puck. Because of course he does. Not who I tried to pass it to. I tried to originally pass to Athanasiou. Oh, try to go I tried to fucking toe drag and go glove. We got an elbowing on Ryan Hartman. Don't know where that happened. But I tried to toe drag it and go glove side. Shot went 5-hole, almost went through. Not gonna lie. So big elbow on Athanasiou there. Might have saved himself a goal. So we now have a power play. Donato, Toews, Radish out there. Zaitsev. Slap shot, rebound opportunity for Toews, but Gustafsson's going to cover that. Another offensive zone face-off. 13.5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Toews trying to win it back to Zaitsev again. Doesn't work. Trying to clear the zone. Toews. Donato over to Zaitsev. Get it down low. Whoa! Trying to get it down there. Toews way down low. Back post. Maybe I gotta do like a fake, like one-timer shot to get that going. Rebound! Oh! Jonathan Toews, you gotta fucking bury that, man. Zaitsev trying to get that puck over to him, but Johansson, good fucking stick. Able to clear it. Donato. Trying to move it over, can't. Nobody's fucking there. Good hit by Zaitsev. Jonathan Toews, he's on a breakaway. Oh, God, I fucking suck. Ah, you can't even swat it out of the air into the net. Oh, come on, get the fucking puck. No, I bet. I fucking bet. Yep. Just getting bullied off that puck. Yep. Can't even skate into the zone. Via Zaitsev. Nah. Of course. Of course. Yeah. And they still get it through. Fuck you, Gaudreau. Zait to Tanev. Tanev goes down low, trying to get around the defenseman, no good. Toews, Radish, Zaitsev, Tanev, Donato. Over to Tanev again, walk the line, slap shot trying to go high glove. He's able to get a little bit too much. See a little bit too much of that. Alright, so Connor Bedard taking the face off, trying to win it back to Korchinski. Korchinski, wrist shot. Oh, it was open, nice, just couldn't fucking bury it. Rebound opportunity, broken stick. Got a broken stick on the defense. Good job, Korchinski. He's got it, out front. Come on, rebound opportunity. Hit fucking Bedard out front or Patrick Kane. God, that's who I'm passing it to. I fucking hate it. Every game I fucking play, every fucking game, the passing is just off. Just fucking off. I swear that's not where I'm fucking pointing it. Not the direction I passed. All shot. Bobbier. Patrick Kane. Bedard. Down low to Korchinski. Korchinski. Skates. Backhand. Oh. Korchinski fucking skate forward! God fucking damn it, Korchinski. Taylor Hall, though, breaks through the D. Over. Kane! Oh, not able to do it. Addison's pinned, but no one comes to for support. Cassier down low. Just skating back and forth. Not who I meant to pass it to, because the guy I meant to pass it to just lifted his stick to let it go through. It was Connor Bedard. And we're going to get our third line out there. Johnson, Cirelli, Foligno. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Addison dumps it down low. Foligno pinning down Gaudreau. Good job. Tanev cuts out front. Passing it wide. Tyler Johnson. Nice low shot. Zadorov's there, though. Catan. To Maroon. Maroon. God, apparently has a phenomenal fucking stick. There you go. Wide of Nick Foligno. Down low. Good shot by Cirelli. Jared Spurgeon up to Rossier. To Duhami. Good fucking stick. Good fucking stick. Yeah, I fucking bet that wouldn't go through. Because of course, yep. You know how many times our team has skated through fucking their defense? None. Nobody's sitting out front for us. Nobody. Nobody's fucking setting up for a tip for us. Not one motherfucking person sitting out front so they can tip that puck in. Not one. Not motherfucking one person. We gotta go to instant replay. What the fuck is this? Because that never happens when the computer team's on offense. Not once. Never. Fucking ever. All right, we got the puck in their zone. Let's just walk this down. All right, let's walk this down. We break it the zone out. Taze moves it up to Athanasiou. Okay, we're breaking it down, coming down the wing. We're coming down the wing. Let's just focus on the center part of this ice. All right, this is what defensemen are going to be basically trying to shoot at, is this net. We come down, got 2 attackers. We hit the man striving. Boom. We hit the man in stride. Taze. Doesn't work. All right, now your job, number 20. Your job. Marcus Foligno. You're telling me Marcus Foligno doesn't know to do this. Okay. Sit in front of the net. Sit in front of the net. Sitting in front of the net when it's way out wide. Sitting to the side of the net when it's way out wide. Not a chance to really do anything. We move it up. Why? Okay. This dude at least is getting pushed out of the center. So he's getting pushed away by a defenseman. He's not fighting back. But fucking Athanasiou. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you helpful to me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 Minnesota Wild players in front of you. You know what you do? You drive. You go a little bit. Maybe you fake. Cut in. Drive hard out front. Guess what? You get a shot right there. You get a shot right there for a fucking tip by him. But instead, he's got to drive wide because no one's looking, no one's there. No one's still there. No one's still there. Instead of fucking posting up here, now you want the tip shot, so now you're just getting in my way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Period number 3. We're going to start off with a lost face-off. Games 2 to motherfucking 2. Alright, we're doing the best we can here. We started off strong, but Minnesota has been all fucking over us since we started off strong. Literally, they've been all over us. Defensively, offensively, they've had a better stick. They've wanted the puck more. They're able to walk through 3 of our defensemen and still have the puck. It's fucking crazy. Kaprizov hit off the puck. There you go. Taylor Hall to Korchinski. Korchinski up to Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane makes a move. Bedard trying to take a slap shot. No good. Picks it up. Pinned along the corner. Throws it up to the defenseman. Korchinski back down to Patrick Kane. Losing it to Boldy. Bedard trying to get it over to Kane. Taylor Hall. No good. And here comes Minnesota the other way. Kaprizov to Boldy. Shoots and scores. Fed right in the slot by Kaprizov. Matthew Boldy goes short side blocker. And able to beat Spencer Knight. Knight is he's not looking like the goalie that's going to win us games. He just looks like a goalie out there right now. We need him to step the fuck up. 2 goals now tonight, I would say, should not be goals. 2. Marcus Johansson's first goal should have been saved, and that one right there should have been saved as well tonight. So Jared Spurgeon now. And up top, Yossi, tipped by our own defenseman, Korchinski, but Knight's able to save it. We can't be having that. If we're not going to tip our shots, we cannot be tipping the fucking Minnesota Wild shots. Johansson out front trying to hit Hartman down low, no good. Taylor Radish moving up to Athanasiou. Andreas Athanasiou skates it out wide, looking for something, somebody, but nobody's getting open. Athanasiou still down low, shot saved. Ryan Hartman off the boards up to Marcus Johansson. He gets hit off that puck. Korchinski up to Taze. Taze wide to Athanasiou. Athanasiou gets hit, delayed penalty. We might have a boarding. No, elbowing. on Nico Patan. So Chicago, power play here in the third period, potentially able to tie it up. So Hall, Bedard, Kane out there. Fabier dumps and goes right to a Minnesota Wild player. Of course it does. Zaitsev hit off the puck. Eriksson Ek still with it. Connor Bedard skates it up himself. Cuts to the middle. Loose puck. Eriksson Ek gets it. Fabier dumped, cleared. I wish upon a star our team was doing something like that. Connor Bedard over to Patrick Kane. Shot. Rebound by Bedard. No good. Taylor Hall up to Zaitsev. Shot up and broke the glass. Nikita Zaitsev, wrist shot, breaks the glass behind the net, and we will have a whistle. Bedard wins it to Korchinski, over to Hall. Hall over to Jones. Jones down low. Patrick Kane scores. We got ourselves a tied hockey game. 3-3 power play goal. Patrick Kane. Let's fucking go. This first line has been crucial so far to the Chicago Blackhawks' success. Connor Bedard opening up the goal scoring from a pass from Patrick Kane. Now Patrick Kane scoring a clutch third period game-tying goal. I don't know. Oh, big hit by Seth Jones, knocking his helmet off. Connor Bedard, breakaway opportunity, trying to get a backhander on Gustafsson, and he will now be an offensive zone faceoff. 11:48 remaining in the third period. Big fucking hit on doer Seth Jones. God damn it, I got the hiccups. Got the hiccups. We're going to take the face-off, lose. Cam Addison skating it up, passing over to Cassier, and now over to Goudreau. Goudreau out front, Addison shot saved by Spencer Knight. Defensive zone face-off. Anthony Cirelli with the puck, loose puck up in the air. Knight covers. All right. Minnesota almost literally, if they win this faceoff, they're going to have full pressure. So we need a faceoff win, and we need to get it out of our zone. Anthony Cirelli, do it for us. He's going to win the faceoff to Seth Jones. Jones is Korchinski, now over to Foligno, now to Cirelli. Cirelli clears it across the blue line. Johansson to Foligno and get a shot off. Cam Addison now over to Patrick Maroon. Our defenseman broke. Rebound opportunity for Patan, and he fucks it up. Addison over to Kessier. Down to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek to Addison. Addison to Kaprizov. Pass, shot, missed. Korpicheski. Seth Jones got it for now. And then immediately comes Minnesota the other way. This is exactly how it's been all fucking game. We get it into their zone, can't do shit. Minnesota comes the other way, gets full fucking pressure, and then we struggle to get it out. It seems to be a pattern. It really, really does. But I know our team is better than them. They're fucking better. Foligno to Edler, shot goes wide. Kaprizov to Eriksson Ek. Now up to Spurgeon. Kaprizov to Eriksson Ek. Shot is poked away. Edler down low, one-timer to Kaprizov, no good. Christopher Tanev moving it up. We're going to dump it on into Minnesota's side of the ice. Jared Spurgeon over to Kaprizov. Now moving to Joel Eriksson Ek, poked away. Matthew Boldy. He's got a goal tonight. Down low, one-timer, goes wide. Donato, pinned by Kaprizov. Throws it up to Minnesota's defenseman. Kaprizov down low to Tanev. Foligno's got it. Now up to Ryan Donato. Donato allows Zadorov to get it. Pass it down to Marcus Foligno. To Donato. Shot. Trying to go high. Blocker. Gustafsson able to stay in front of it. And we get an offensive zone face-off with 4 minutes remaining. Who is going to be a hero? We got our first line. They got their second. Bedard. Down low. Patrick Kane trying to go high. No good. Marco Rossi has it, and we trip him. Taylor Hall. Thank you, Hall. Appreciate you. You fucking cock. All right. Anyhoozles. Now that Taylor Hall has tripped the motherfucker, move on. Taves wins it back to Christopher Tanev, trying to clear the zone, no good. Taves trying to clear the zone. Fabier going to keep it in. Kessier shot, rebound opportunity by Rossi. No fucking good. We're trying to battle for it behind the net. Zaitsev out front to Hartman. And now here they come. Kessier to Johansson. Johansson losing it to Christopher Tanev. Tanev trying to clear the zone. Johansson still got it. Kessier down to Hartman. Hartman shot. Glum down by Spencer Knight. And that's a offensive zone face-off. This game should be ours. Should be ours, but fucking Minnesota, just for whatever reason, seems to be just popping off. Addison to Spurgeon, down low, Capers out to Boldy. Trying to pass it across, but Spencer Knight is able to block it with his pad. Cover it up, another offensive zone face-off. Give him another breather, allowing him to drink some more water. Minute and a half remaining on this power play. Athanasiou taking the face-off with Marcus Foligno. He's going to win it back. Seth Jones has it. Jones trying to clear the zone, up and over. There you go. Speed, 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 speed. Not able to beat him. Addison going to beat him behind the net. Quick pass up to Joel Eriksson-Ek. Moving it on over. Matthew Boldy to Joel Eriksson-Ek. Shot, no good. Still out front. We got... Get off the ice, Foligno. Get off the ice, 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 get off the fucking ice. You have no stamina. And Spencer Knight will cover the puck. Get you the fuck off the ice. And you know you shouldn't be on this fucking ice either. You fucking know you fucking bad little fucking kid. Bad, bad, bad. Don't fucking do this. So we got Nick Foligno with Jonathan Toews now. Toews wins the face-off back to Korchinski. Korchinski clears it all the way down. 44 seconds remaining on this power play. Kessier over to Rossi. Up to Fabier. Down low to Johansson's trying to go high glove. Glove down by Spencer Knight. Defensive zone face-off. We got Tyler Johnson and Anthony Cirelli out there against Marcus Johansson, Ryan Hartman, and Marco Rossi. Rossi's got it. No good. Zaitsev clearing the zone. Jumped up by Fabier. And he's able to glove it down. Does have to go back to his side of the ice to break it out, though. Ryan Hartman. Poke check by Christopher Tanev. Zaitsev picks up the loose puck. Rossi's going to pick up, though, that defenseman. Rossi with the rebound on that shot. Good save. Almost full pressure for Minnesota. 12 seconds remaining. We need another face-off win. We're not going to get it. Fabier, one-timer to the other side. Spencer Knight going to find it, cover it up. 10 seconds probably remaining, maybe even less on the power play now. Johnson and Cirelli, we need a face-off win. There you go. Cirelli's got it. Tanev trying to clear the zone. Can't do it. Full pressure now. And a tired goal on the other side. Addison Spurgeon down low pass. Completely tired. And we're not going to break it out. Oh, no, wait, maybe we are. No, we're not. We're not going to get it out enough for them to not get that pressure anymore. Trying to get that one-timer. No. Oh. Taylor Hall gets it past the halfway mark. Get the fuck off the ice, Hall. Get the fuck off the ice. Thank you. Kaprizov out top to Eriksson-Ek. Good poke check. Jonathan Toews, 12 seconds to Taylor Radish. Taylor Radish. Coming around, circles. Out front, shot, no good. Spurgeon. And no good there either. And this first game against the Minnesota Wild is going to overtime. We've seen big hits. We've seen big plays. 3-3. End of regulation. Which team will take the lead? Minnesota out shooting Chicago 38-33. But Chicago beating them in the face-off percentage 27-18. And on time on a fucking tack. What is gonna fucking happen? 9 penalties in total. 2 power play goals in total. What the fuck is gonna happen in overtime? Both teams putting out their first line. We're gonna win the face-off. Seth Jones. Saucing over to Patrick Kane. Good toe drag. Edler, good stick lift. Patrick Kane trying to get back to his defenseman, no good. Matthew Boldy picking it up. Out front, Joel Eriksson picked up by Korchinski. Good block. Moving up to Taylor Hall. Now to Bedard. Bedard shot, save. Jared Spurgeon. Moving up to Joel Eriksson. Joel. Over to Kaprizov. Shot, rebound. Opportunity. Kaprizov to Spurgeon. Shot. Saved again. High blocker. Quick pass up. There's Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall had an opportunity for a breakaway, but good fucking defense. Good stick by Edler there. Kaprizov dumps it in. Korpachinski moving up to Taylor Hall. 2-on-1. Hall walks in. Rebound opportunity. Can't fucking finish, though. Kaprizov coming away from Minnesota. He gets hit, though. Absolutely annihilated. Athanasiou. Oh, you heard me choke just like you heard him choke or saw him choke. Zadorov shot goes over the glass. Feels like a hair went down my throat. That was fucking crazy. Then see you backhand goal! Second of the game, I believe. I think he's got one tonight already. Nice little backhander in overtime. And Athanasiou, the man who got 2 penalties in the first fucking period for tripping. And he got one of them right out of the fucking box. He's gonna win it in overtime for us to get advance in this and take a 1-0 series motherfucking lead. Tune in tomorrow to see what we do in game number 2. Phenomenal fucking game, phenomenal fucking advertisements you can use. Phenomenal fucking gameplay. I honestly can't say phenomenal gameplay. Like, game's pretty shit, but if you take it as real life, you got some kind of highlights. Kane scoring, Connor Bedard scoring. You had Frederick Gaudreau scoring for Minnesota. Game went to overtime. 40-38 was the shots. Like, it was 2 goals. Athanasiou did have 2 goals. He fucking had all those penalties, but he still had 2 goals. So, fuck those penalties. Let's get on into game number 2. Hopefully we're able to continue this winning streak. Now that game number 1 is over, we are going to be getting into some quick sims. Marc-Andre Fleury has returned to the lineup. He's not healthy. He's not 100% healthy yet. Entwistle, how are you doing in the playoffs? 3 minutes on ice. You're going to play. You really, 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 really are going to play. I don't want to send Soderblom down. I don't want to. Defenseman 1, 2, 3 with an extra, which means a forward needs to be getting sent down, unfortunately. And I'm going to go with Maxime Comtois. 11 points in 20 games played. Dude's actually been on fucking fire. Send down Kaharia. There you go. There you go. Chicago is fully healed. So Fleury's fully healed. I thought he wasn't going to be ready for the remainder of the first series. So it's interesting that he's back. Arvidsson going to be taken out, or Soderblom going to be taken out. We will have Marc-Andre Fleury, 100%, as our backup potentially. I just don't know. Like, Spencer Knight has elite potential. He's 23. Playing him in the playoffs is probably really good. He's got .925 save percentage, 2.74 goals against average. Something in my gut is just saying, yo, go with Fleury. 16-7-1 with 2 shutouts coming to our team. Low goals against average, high save percentage. Something's telling me, yo, go with Marc-Andre Fleury. If we lose this game number 2, pretty hands down, in front of our hometown, to Minnesota, Marc-Andre Fleury is taking the lead, all right? And actually, I'm going to turn off auto-rotate goaltending because of that. So, where is auto-rotate goaltenders? Turn that off. There you go. Turn that off for the time being. So here we go. Game number 2. Athanasiou is our point leader, probably tied with Patrick Kane. First motherfucking period. What do we got here? Marcus Johansson immediately once again scoring on Spencer Knight. Power play to Chicago. Nothing happens. Halfway through the first period, we got the shot advantage. Fuck, we're blowing it. Come on. Kaprizov scoring on Spencer Knight. 2-0 Minnesota now at the end of the first period. Shots are now tied, 12-12. 2-0 Minnesota, second period. Come on. Connor Bedard scores his second in as many playoff games on Philip Gustafsson. Joel Eriksson Ek, though, going to score on Spencer Knight. That first line of Minnesota scoring tons of fucking goals, buddy. Tons of goals. Same with fucking that third line. Patrick Kane getting us back within 1, though. Just as their first line can get it done, our first line can get it fucking done. Third period. Shots are tied. We're down by 1. Does this not seem a little bit familiar? Power play to Minnesota to start off. We killed that one off. Anthony Cirelli scores on Philip Gustafsson. Power play to Minnesota. 3 on motherfucking 3. Halfway through the third. Power play to Chicago. Patrick Kane. Power play goal. We take the lead. 4-3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back-to-back games. 4-3 wins. Both of those games are games in which we have came back in the third period. And our team has come back to win. Third fucking game in a row that's happened. Patrick Kane definitely going to be our point leader. Definitely, yep. 5 points in 2 games. Patrick Kane, back-to-back, 4-3 home game wins. We're sticking with Spencer Knight, all right? He's let up a few too many goals. Might be a little bullshit, but he hasn't lost us a game yet, okay? The 4-3 win definitely, to me, doesn't solidify that this dude is going to buy us a game. So we might go in Marc-Andre Fleury game number 4, depending on how game number 3 here goes. Now we are on the road in Minnesota. Jonathan Toews, right off the gate, starting it off. 3 shots, 1 goal. Love it. Matthew Boldy going to score for Minnesota power play, and Cam Addison going to score 2-1 lead now to Minnesota power play. Again, 5-on-3, 5-on-4. We're going to kill both of them off. 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Are we going to tie this game up? We are not. We will finish the first period with a shot advantage, 13-10. But that power play, those power plays, 13 minutes. It was Marcus Foligno, a Minnesota Wild player, that has allowed the Minnesota Wild to take the lead on us. But that's not good. That's not good for your case to stay in this in the lineup, all right? Second period, down by 1 goal. Minnesota ties up the shots. Another power play. Ryan Hartman scoring on Spencer Knight. We are down 3-1. Come on. We need one. Marcus Johansson scoring his 3rd goal in as many games. 4-1. Looks like the Minnesota Wild are just going to be running away with it on Spencer Knight. 4-1. 3rd period. Chicago's out shooting Minnesota. Just can't fucking get the quality shots off. Come on. Halfway through the 3rd. 5-1 goal lead now for Minnesota. Nick Batan scoring on Spencer Knight. And you know what that means? You know what that means, Spencer Knight? That means you lose the playoff starting job to Marc-Andre Fleury. All right, that's what that fucking means. That's what that fucking means. So Marc-Andre Fleury is getting the starting nod in net, all right? 3 goals against. Both games, we are down. And now in game number 3, you're going to let up 5. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. First line's minus. Third line's minus. Okay. Marcus Foligno, you fucked us in the last game. I'm putting in Maxime Comtois on that 3rd line instead. Tyler Johansson, you're going to be moved over. You are going to play right wing because now Anthony Cirelli's got 2 guys who can take one-timer shots on him. So there we go. We're going to put him in Maxime Comtois on that 3rd line over Marcus Johansson. We're also now going to be putting Marc-Andre Fleury in at net. Juju Harkaharia, still best lines it down there in the minor leagues. So this is game number 4. What's happened so far? Florida's up 3-0. Oilers sweep Arizona. Vegas sweeps Colorado. Wow, the President's Trophy winners get swept by Vegas, who just barely won because of us. They made the playoffs because of us. All right. But game number 4 in Minnesota. This is to give us a 3-1 series lead. Ryan Donato scores on Philip Gustafsson. That's the 4th line. Fabier, their 3rd line defenseman, going to score. 5-on-3 power play for Chicago. Gets killed off. All right, we're over halfway through the 1st period. We got the shot advantage. Scores 1-1. Come on, I'm a chameleon. Come fucking on. God damn it. 1-1 game. All right, shots are even. Kaprizov going to score on Marc-Andre Fleury, his former teammate. 2-1 series. 2-1 is the score. Power play to Minnesota. Come on. Who's going to do it? Who's going to fucking do it for us? 3 minutes remaining, and Johansson, 4th goal in as many fucking games. Dude is on fire. 3-1 lead for Minnesota, and we just can't score. Connor Bedard, there we go. 3rd goal in 4 games. We are now within 1. Power play to Chicago. 5-on-3, 5-on-4. Ain't gonna happen. 5 minutes remaining. We are down by 1. Come on. And Patrick Kane, he ties it. He tied the motherfucking game. 3-3. Jump in. Overtime, bitches. So we are in game 4. Chicago just has battled back with a Connor Bedard and Patrick Kane goal to force overtime here in Minnesota. Seth Jones skates in, cuts to the middle, poke check, brings it behind the Minnesota Wild net. Alexander Edler forced off that puck. Matthew Boldy picking it up, though. Korchinski poked it up. Matthew Boldy picks it up. Over to Edler. Edler over to Joel Eriksson Ek, trying to dump it on into Chicago zone. Korchinski losing to Eriksson Ek. Up top to Spurgeon, down to Kaprizov. Kaprizov trying to get a shot off, no good. Korchinski with the moving it up the boards to Patrick Kane. Moving it wide to Seth Jones. Jones over to Bedard. Bedard makes a man miss. Up to Jones. Jones, slap shot. Block. Bedard, shot. Bard again. Backhand, no good. Up to Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane shot on Gustafsson, saved, and no good. Chicago looking like they might have full pressure here in a moment if they're able to win the faceoff. Come on. Let's go. Jonathan Toews now out there, taking the faceoff against Marco Rossi. Toews wins it. Korchinski to Jones. Jones, slap shot, blocked. And that will clear the zone, forcing all or releasing all pressure from Minnesota. Marcus Johansson, 4 goals in as many fucking games so far. Fuck Marcus Johansson. All right, I want him on my team though. Jonathan Toews out front, shot, hits off the post. You fucking cuck. You cuck. Ryan Hartman. Over to Korchinski, now up to Thanasiu. Here comes Chicago again. Pinned along the boards. Good hit, Thanasiu. He's got the game winner from game number 1. Over to Zadorov, shot, save. Pushed into the corner. Hit off the puck again, Taylor Radish. Radish out front, shot, Edler. Picking up for Minnesota, moving up to Johansson. He gets poked off the puck. Taylor Radish skates in, trying to push it on net. Edler gets it for Minnesota. Trying to pass it up, no good. Intercepted by Christopher Tanev. Tanev to Thanasiu, shot up and over the board. Jonathan Toews up to his defenseman. Up top to Tanev. Tanev shot and misses the net again. Nick Patan now. Moves it up to Frederick Gaudreau. Gaudreau over to Spurgeon. Now over to Edler. Edler over to Spurgeon. Down low to Dewar. I don't fucking know his name. Dewar. Gaudreau shot, misses. Patan up top to Dewar. Block shot. Now Maxime Comtois skates up the right boards. He's going to dump it into Minnesota zone. Hits it off over top to Johansson. Tyler Johnson. I'm fucking mad on that mispronouncing of the name. Don't know what's up with him on the one-timer. Good fucking push-off, though, by Gustafsson for the save. All right, we're almost fucking there. Halfway through overtime. Cirelli losing the face-off. Chicago still putting pressure on. Comtois behind the net to Cirelli. Up top to Johnson. Down low to Comtois, shot. And Gustafsson going to cover that one. 8:50 remaining in overtime. 3-3. God damn it. Cassier. Up to Kozak. Kozak to Rosen. Intercepted by Christopher Tanev. Tanev moving the puck on up to Connor Bedard. Bedard taking a shot high glove side on Gustafsson. Covered up. Offensive zone face-off. 7.5 minutes remaining. Still got our first line out there against their 4th. Minnesota's 4th. This is time to take advantage. Connor Bedard missing the face-off. Cassier. Moving up to Kozak. Now up to Anthony Cirella. Cirella shot, rebound, almost. Oh, fucking most. Patrick Kane moving up to Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard trying to skate to the middle. Got time, shoots high glove. Gustafsson gloves it down, though. Good fucking save on his part. Here we go. Still got our first line now up against their first. We're a little fatigued though. Down low, Patrick Kane! Overtime. One-timer goal off the face-off. That's what we're talking about. Patrick Kane. He's got the miracle goal. Not the miracle goal, but he's got the game-winning goal for Team USA. He's won Stanley Cups. He's got game-winning goals in the playoffs. As we've just witnessed, this man might get another motherfucking MVP. He's led our team in points this season by a long shot. Gets the game-winning goal. Leads our team in points so far. Looks like Patrick Kane wants another MVP under his fucking belt. He wants to get paid next season. So that's what I like to see. Shots were 43-32 in favor of us. Face-offs, we won 50 face-offs. There were almost 80 face-offs. Almost 80! That's crazy. Fucking crazy. Time on attack wasn't that different. Passing wasn't that different. Face-offs and penalties were really fucking different, though. Really fucking different. So we're now going to game number 5. We are up 3-1 in this series. All right, we're about to find out more about what's going to happen. I think we are playing Vegas. Regardless of what happens, I think we're playing Vegas. Yup, so we'll be playing Vegas. Edmonton will be playing the winner of the Calgary Flames versus Vancouver Canucks series. That one's currently 2-2. The Florida Panthers sweep the Buffalo Sabres. They will be playing the winner of the Tampa Bay Carolina Hurricanes series. Tampa Bay is currently up 3-2. The New Jersey Devils are currently up 3-2 on the Boston Bruins, and the New York Rangers are tied 2-2 with the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we're looking to put an end to our series so we can allow a little bit more rest time to our boys. We're heading back at home. Patrick Kane averaging 2 points a game. Come on. Got Marc-Andre Fleury in net. I believe in us. First period. Let's go. First shots split evenly. Minnesota taking the shot advantage early on. Come on, halfway through the first. We are now taking the shot advantage. We're heavily pummeling this goaltender, unable to score a goal, though. Power play to Chicago. No goal scored through 1. Nothing. Shots 11-7. Chicago. Chicago looking to advance to round number 2. Power play. Nothing happens. Still got the shot advantage. Power play again killed off halfway through the second period. Still 0-0. Halfway through the fucking second, another power play, no good. And we're getting to the third. Score still 0-0. Chicago up 28-12 in the shot department on Minnesota with a chance to advance to round number 2. Let's allow commentators. All right, I'm going to allow the commentators to take over from here. I want to kind of experience them my own. That's the reason I'm going to be putting commentators on. I want to experience and kind of be able to listen to what the commentators actually sound like in this game.
We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are still scoreless. Puck grab by Jones. Moves around along the half wall. The Wild have possession along the boards. Kaprizov's lugging the puck. Moves it to Eriksson Ek. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slammed into the wall. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Scores! I think that went off the defender.
The pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
The Wild have to be playing with confidence now here in the third period, and they've got that 1-goal lead.
There'll be a lot of coaching now because it's about managing the game, James, knowing exactly where they are and finding a way to finish it off for the victory.
Chicago's got it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Gustafson's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes a shot. Denies it with the pad. Oh, it goes right off the post. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. can't get set to that shot because he continually moves his feet and changes the angle, and his head is up the entire way, and he fills the back of the net.
A timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
The Blackhawks win the draw. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Athanasiou. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Here's a short pass to Athanasiou. And that's blocked in traffic. There he is from the slot. Big-time save by Gustafsson. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Hartman's going to play it against the half wall. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Jones. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Athanasiou. And that's off target as it hits a body. Picked up along the wall by Spurgeon. Passes ahead from the right side. Rossi's got it along the wing. Denied with the blocker. Knocked away. Cutting to the front of the net. Tremendous stop by Fleury.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Blackhawks have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the 3rd period. Chicago's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. And he comes up with a stop there. Unloads it! Another stop by the goaltender.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Kaprizov's got it into offensive territory. Moves it quickly over to Eriksson Ek. And it's a quick pass to Kaiser. Oh, misses the net. And oh, what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, Minnesota's got a 2-0 lead. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Slides it up front. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, it makes a save. Just not enough to keep it out. Scooped up along the wall by Eriksson Ek. Slides the puck to Boldy. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, that goes off his mask. You might say that's using his head.
Fleury's faced a high volume of shots from all different areas in their zone. I mean, his team has hung him out to dry, James. It needs to change or it's going to be a shelling.
Picked up along the boards by Duhaime. Quick pass to Gaudreau. Wow, what a stop by Fleury. Sends it to the middle, and that goes off someone in front.
Minnesota's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down a shutout right now.
And they'll dump it in. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Quick shot. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net.
Right away. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Chicago's been leading in the shot department most of the night, but they continue to trail here late in the third. Minnesota's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck scooped up by Edler. Here's a short pass to Spurgeon. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Quick feed to Rossi. Minnesota's across the blue line. Takes the puck. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Angles it over to Radish. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Takes that one right in the logo on his chest. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. Here he is, shot in front. Slides it quickly to Kaprizov. Getting a little physical out, and he hangs on just as time runs out. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Well, somebody's clearly not ready to go home just yet here, Cheryl. Big win tonight to make it a 3-2 series.
Another response game, James. I mean, they're staring down elimination, and they put together a great performance to get it done. You're their opponent. Listen, you got to be getting nervous. You keep saying to yourself, listen, we got to get it done. We got to get it done. So the mindset is starting to shift here. And the next game, it's going to be a good one.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We'll talk to you then.
So our team fucking blows it. Game number 5. We got 2 more games. Two more games, all right? Back in Minnesota and then back at home. Can we get it done? Yeah, of course we can. Unfortunately, the goal scoring there in the past 3 games just really has not been there. Last game, 0 goals, all right? This past game, 0 goals. We lose 2-1. The game before that, we wind up winning in overtime. We were down 3-1 going into the third period, so only 1 goal scored going into the third period, wind up winning 4-3, which has happened 3 out of the last 5 games. And then we lost game number 3, 5-1 against Minnesota. All right, so this could be really bad. Minnesota could be trying to come back here against us. All right, they really, really good. Lineups. What do you got for me? Comtois, what have you done? You're an even player. Okay. Comtois an even player. First line's not that bad. Fourth line's not that bad. Defensively, meh. Fourth line. All right, so is that top 6? Top 6 defense. Not much we can do. All right, not a lot of data to be really able to collect. Third period, heading into Minnesota. All right. Looking to close the series out. We get a penalty. Power play to Minnesota, kill that off. Power play to Chicago. Minnesota kills that off. Power play to Chicago again. Minnesota clears that one as well. And Ryan Donato, fourth line, going to score on Philip Gustafsson. Oh, my bad. I thought it said... My bad there. Hiccups again. So, simulation is paused. Again, I thought they scored a goal. I thought that was what was happening. Chicago, we have the shot advantage. Ryan Donato scores on Philip Gustafsson. We're fucking up 1-0 here in the second period. Start of the second period, we're up 1-0. Power play to Chicago. Capitalize. We don't. So Cam Anderson does for Minnesota, because of course he does. We're out shooting them 2-1. Power play Chicago. Power play Minnesota. Both teams kill it off. Scores 1-1. Fucking Rose in their fourth liner scores on Marc-Andre Fleury. Power play to Chicago. We are now down 2-1 going into the third period. We're out shooting them 33-15. Come on.
moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. Been a fun one tonight with the score 2-1 to this point. And now it's grabbed by Middleton. Shot! Handles that one. Moves it to Eriksson. There's another stop. Fleury's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Here we go. Both teams getting set for a face-off, and it looks like the bench has really shrunk at one end of the ice.
Well, the coaches have all the analytics and all the metrics. They know who produces the offense, whether it's through distribution or shooting the puck, and that's exactly what they're going with right now. Manipulating their lineup, making the necessary adjustments to try and get back in this game. Of course, they're only trailing by 1. They can get back with this close margin.
Jones carries the puck in his own zone. Directed over to Kane. Oh, what a glove save by Gustafsson. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. We're still in the early stages of this period. Minnesota's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The Blackhawks have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Chicago's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Grabbed along the boards by Kane. And the extended stick ends that one. Tries to get it over to Goldie. Quick pass to Kaprizov. Takes it and looks ahead. Loose puck battle along the boards. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Pass right back. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. From off the wall and onto a stick. Great pressure on the offensive end by Hartman. And he slides it quickly to Taves. Taken by Athanasiou. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Takes the pass. And that's broken up with a stick in front. On the attack along the boards. Gives them nothing in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Chicago's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Still lots left in the period. We've got a 2-1 game. Rossi's won it off the faceoff. Edler's taking it from his own end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Slides it diagonally to Johansson. Here he is, wristed on net. And another save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The setters will glide into the dot. Minnesota's got the puck inside the offensive zone. That's turned away with the pad by Fleury. Tanev stick handling in his own zone. Johnson's moving it ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Puck picked up by Dewar. Tries to the crease. Big time stop.
Fleury's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Oh, that just goes wide. Taken along the wall by Kaiser. Scores! And the kid comes up clutch here in the postseason.
Oh, he does it, James. Gets his first playoff goal. I mean, it's incredible the confidence that this should of it, but he didn't get it all.
Minnesota's extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can exhale with that 2-goal cushion now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
And that's off a stick. Chicago's got the puck. Works it across to Hall. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Kane. The Blackhawks take it across the blue line. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. They gain the zone from the left side. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bedard. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Knocked away with the stick by Murphy. Battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. They've got numbers. And that's knocked away by Spurgeon. Sends it quickly to Kozak. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. The backhand. Way too much congestion blocks that. And makes the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Chicago's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a solid save on the play there. Late goings of this period. Minnesota's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Foligno's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And he takes the pass. A chance right in front. Stopped by the goaltender. It whistles kind of along the boards. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target, but instead, he misses.
Fires to the empty net. Can't get it to go. Now a quick pass to Radish. The Wild have the puck in the neutral zone. Fires it down the ice. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker. A lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now he moves it to Radish. We got a whistle offside the call. Chicago's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Feeds it over to Radish. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. A huge response to even the series, and we're going to Game 7. Can you even pick one way or the other here, Sean?
I don't know if you can pick one way or the other, but I got to lean towards the team that just tied it up. I mean, belief on that bench right now is at an all-time high. And you can talk about skills on both sides. Obviously, it's their two top teams playing, but you have to look at what is going to be the difference maker. And often it's something so small, like belief, which is actually huge.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.
All right. So here we are. We are now down, or really tied, 3-3 in the series alongside Calgary and Vancouver, New Jersey, Boston, and New York and Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay beating Carolina 4-2. Florida beating Buffalo 4-0. Oilers beating Arizona 4-0. And Colorado, who was the President's Trophy winner, getting eliminated 4-0 by the Vegas Golden Knights. So what I'm learning is Spencer Knight is going in net. All right. Fleury has played phenomenal. I'm not going to lie. Dude has played phenomenal for us. Just the team seems to be playing better behind Spencer Knight. All right. Knight has a higher goals against average and a higher save percentage. But our team fucking wins. We fucking win. Because our team knows we got to score fucking goals behind him. And it's so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. Oh my god. I wish we could go with Fleury. But our team's a fucking bunch of pussies. So that is really it. -3 to our first line. -1 to our second. Huge minuses to our third line. And fourth line is actually plus. So Comtois, goodbye. You're gone for Marcus Foligno again. Okay. We're going to put Marcus Foligno in. Tyler Johnson, you're gone for Marcus Comtois. Okay. Maxime Comtois. Okay. And move Foligno up to the first. Taylor Radish down to the third. Defense, first line's getting fucked. Third line's getting fucked. Zadorov down to the third line.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Sabalski, and if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Game 7.
And I just realized my mic was muted to start this game. So now I have to redo everything I just said and did. Alright. So basically, hell of a fucking one-timer there. That could have fucking beat him. But Gustafsson was there. Probably wouldn't have beat him. But anyways, we made some line changes to start this game, or going into the game last minute. Marc-Andre Fleury is in net for the Chicago Blackhawks. The 39-year-old Korchinski, the rookie, getting his first playoff goal of his career. Atta boy, not too bad as a 19-year-old. We moved him back over to the top line with Seth Jones. I know we were debating moving him down in that second line. We decided against that Connor Murphy is a healthy scratch for this game. We slid in John Merrill onto the third defensive pairing over Connor Murphy. Maxime Comtois is now the first line left wing. Taylor Hall getting demoted to the second line. Thanasiu is now the right winger on the second line, as you can now see. And everything else is pretty much the same. No, Comtois. Fuck, who did we move down? Taylor Radish. Taylor Radish is on the third line now for our team. Taylor Hall trying to feed a man out front, no good. And here comes Minnesota the other way. Ryan Hartman dumps it on net. Fleury plays it out to Jones. Jones didn't find anyone. Goes along the boards. Taylor Hall is going to pick it up for Chicago now with Jonathan Toews. Jonathan Toews going to just get stick lifted and lose it to Alexander Edler. Johansson stick lift and losing it. Johansson to Addison. Addison to Rossi. Rossi going to lose it. Korchinski already got one today. Up top to Taylor Hall. Trying to pass it down low to Athanasiou again. Athanasiou trying to pound that one into the net. No good. Joel Eriksson Ek on 2-on-3. Pass it down. Edler, Boldy, over to Kaprizov. Up top to Eriksson Ek. Slap shot misses the net. Bedard moving up to Patty Kane. We got both teams' first lines back out there. Seth Jones out front, trying to pick up the loose puck. Bedard tip shot on Gustafsson. That'll be an offensive zone face-off for our Chicago Blackhawks. Now, I made a lot of these changes specifically off of plus-minus, not as much chemistry, though surprisingly having Maxime Comtois on that first line goes from +2. Originally beginning of the season was a +3 with Taylor Hall, but that moved down to a +2. I guess something must not have been clicking with Taylor Hall. We swapped Comtois to that first line, getting that back up to a +3 chemistry. So I'm enjoying that. Oh, Marcus Foligno. That's right. Marcus Foligno is now going to be playing with his brother Nick Foligno on that fourth line. He'll be playing left wing. What was that third line? Taylor Radish. Sorelli. We scratched Johnson. Wasn't Kaharia. Man, I can't. No, Donato. Ryan Donato got promoted to that third line. That's right. I forgot about Donato. Duar over to Goudreau. Frederick Goudreau shot up in the air. Glove down by a Blackhawk. Jason Middleton. He's back off of injury, or is playing a little bit hurt. What was his injury? He had a sprained ankle, so he is playing Game 7 of the first round with a semi-healed sprained ankle. Delayed penalty on Minnesota. I don't know what was called. Sorelli to Donato. Backhand goal! Chicago is up 2-0, and that's why we promoted him. Ryan Donato. That is his third goal of this playoff series, breaking Philip Gustafsson's ankles. Gustafsson just fucked up with that poke check. Donato takes full advantage. Captain Jared Spurgeon was covering Ryan Donato on that backhand. And that's what we like to fucking see. Points leader, Donato is now tied for third for points. And that dude's been playing fourth line minutes. All right, we'll take that into account. Donato is tied for third for points in our team for the playoffs. And the motherfucker was playing on the fourth line all this time. Entwistle chums in. Oh, that's a fourth liner decision for you. You had a teammate 2-on-1. He should have been driving back door. I don't know why he cut to the close corner, but he did. Entwistle getting a shot. Offensive zone faceoff. We got Nick and Marcus Foligno, the brothers, playing together. John Merrill out there. So a pair of former Minnesota Wild actually out there on the ice right now. Marcus Johansson, he's been hot this playoff series, scoring just about every game. We got a high stick now, or a slash, on Ryan Hartman. Let's go. Ryan Hartman going to the penalty box. 2 minutes slashing, trying to stick lift and take that puck from his former teammate John Merrill. No, 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 good sir. No, no, no. So Connor Bedard lined up against the faceoff. Going to lose it. Middleton has got it for Minnesota. Passing it wide over to Duhami. Skates right by our defenseman. Shot low on Fleury. Covered up. He'll play it out to Seth Jones. Jones over to Patty Kane. Patrick Kane cuts to the right over to Bedard. Bedard off the post, and Taylor Hall will finish. Let's go. Chicago has come to play here today for game number 7. These line changes, paying dividends, man. I mean, Taylor Hall got taken off that first line, but for a power play, Bedard shot off the post, Hall coming on in. Nice rebound goal there. Patrick Kane, points leader in the league for the playoffs. I think he's tied for 5th or 6th after that goal. Bedard to Korchinski. Korchinski to Patrick Kane, trying to make a move, no good. Korchinski back with the puck, cuts to the middle, over to Bedard, one-timer, over to Kane, gets a shot off, no good. Jared Spurgeon passing over to Rossi, off the boards to Johansson. Johansson passing up to Jared Spurgeon, down low to Ryan Hartman, shot misses wide. And here comes Chicago the other way, 2-on-2, Patty Kane takes a shot right at Gustafsson. We have a man driving the net. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff for the Blackhawks with 5:46 remaining in the first period. Let's fucking go, boys. Maxime Comtois trying to drive the net. Oh, I thought he would break the goalie's ankles too. But not able to do it. So we still have Comtois, Bedard, and Kane out. Fabier passing it up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov skates up. Curls in the corner out front to Boldy. Boldy shot back to Kaprizov. Between the legs of Fleury, unable to clearly cover it. Thankfully keeps it in between his legs before it's able to cross that red line. So it was really, really hard, honestly, to decide if I wanted to go with Marc-Andre Fleury or Spencer Knight. Yes, Knight is a higher overall, but Fleury's got the abilities. Foligno shot. Nick Foligno shot, no good. Marcus Foligno over to Nick Foligno. Foligno again trying to get a shot off, still with the puck, playing good, putting good pressure on the defenseman right there. Cassier, the former Chicago Blackhawk, down low to Joel Eriksson. He gets pushed off that puck. Here comes Nick Foligno, and Zadorov will jump it in. So back to what we were talking about. The decision between Marc-Andre Fleury and Spencer Knight came down to this. Save percentage and goals against average. Clearly that. Didn't come down to wins, losses. It came down to save percentage and goals against average. Spencer Knight had a above 1.1, I think, goals against average compared to Marc-Andre Fleury. And Marc-Andre Fleury had a higher save percentage than Spencer Knight as well. So that's what really led my decision to go with Fleury. Not only that, but he's 39 years of age. This is probably his last season. So we want him to go out playing, if anything. Korchinski moving up to Tays, end of the first period. Literally was one of our only decisions, or those were what went into us choosing Fleury over Spencer Knight. Knight 1,000% is our starting goaltender next year. We're looking for a backup, maybe draft a backup. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that when the playoffs are actually over. But up 3-0. Shots are 12-9 for Chicago. We're going to be jumping in and playing this second period. And then we're going to have the computers taking over for that third period again. So hopefully I do not... Oops. Yeah, hopefully I don't blow it here. 3-0 lead. I mean, we have a history. We're going to the box a lot when I play. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We got Comtois and Bedard with Kane. Oh, we won a face-off. Seth Jones carrying it back into the zone. Back to Korchinski. Korchinski up to Patrick Kane. Kane over to Bedard. Bedard trying to pass it back to Kane. Takes a shot instead. Comtois battling down low and gets it. Bedard trying to go short side, doesn't work. Maxime Comtois losing out to Matthew Boldy, who passed it up the board. Korchinski, breakaway opportunity. Backhand. Goal! Second of the night. Kevin Korchinski. Let's go. What a night this young defenseman is having. Blackhawks fans are fucking loving it. And fuck you, Philip Gustafsson. Fuck you. We don't want Wallstedt in here. I'm glad you're in net. And because you're in net, we are now up 4-0. Going into the beginning of this second period. Connor Bedard taking the face-off again. Up against Eriksson Ek. We're going to win it. Korchinski up to Maxime Comtois. Comtois going to lose it after getting pushed off that puck. Seth Jones stepping up on Kaprizov. No good. Ooh, Kaprizov trying to make a move on Comtois. Almost gets it a payoff, but we're just barely in front. Comtois going to block that shot, though. He knows he's got to work his ass off if he wants to stay on this first line. Trying to snipe it. No, doesn't work. There you go. Good pressure by Patty Kane. Kane to Sidorov. Oh, I keep forgetting that it's the D-pad to switch lines this year. Oh, no! And Marcus Johansson again scores on us. Again. 5th goal in 7 games. Taylor Hall swats it into the back of the net. Squeaks through the 5-hole. Marc-Andre Fleury tries to lay back on it. Doesn't lay back far enough. Misses it. And Taylor Hall just taps that shit in. So we score a goal and give up a goal. No shutouts for Marc-Andre Fleury, I guess. But that's fine. Still up by 3. 5 minutes into this second period. Jonathan Toews taking the face-off, he wins. Zadorov over to Tanev. Tanev passing it wide to Taylor Hall. Hall, pass across the crease, trying anyways, no good. Hartman's got it for Minnesota. Good poke check. Taylor Hall goes down low. Trying to set it up down low. Here we go. Come on. Up top to Athanasiou. Athanasiou trying to get a shot off. That goes above the net. Marco Rossi moving over to Johansson. Uh-oh. Passing across, tipped it in. Ryan Hartman off the body of Marc-Andre Fleury. Passing it from the boards across the crease. Hartman tips that puck off the body, like I said, of Marc-Andre Fleury, off the post and in. God damn it. These are some long fucking highlights, too. So now the lead is cut in half. Marcus Johansson again with a fucking point. Fuck you. So Taylor Hall back to Zadorov, over to Tanev. Now up to Athanasiou. Athanasiou trying to get it, can't. Alexander Edler behind his own net. Moving it down to Toews. Down low to Athanasiou, are trying, unable to pick up that puck. Alexander Edler can, though. And here comes Addison, Cam Addison, behind his net. Moving up to Nick Patan, now to Frederick Gaudreau. Gaudreau breaks our defenseman ankles, but Tanev's going to get a block shot there. Hell yeah. All right, get a little... Oh, fuck. I'm forgetting that B is not to get line changes. There you go. There you go, Donato. Radish out front, trying to feed him. Bury that shit, Sorelli. Not able to do it. Here comes Minnesota the other way. Gaudreau down low, trying to get our goaltender across the crease again. No good. Jared Spurgeon's got it. Entwistle, though, putting pressure on him. Jared Spurgeon in front of his own net. Donato. To Kaprizov, to Boldy. Boldy shot on Fleury, covered, and he's going to throw it into the corner. Entwistle behind our net. Throws it up the boards to Foligno. Foligno back to Entwistle, and there's a tripping call. There you go, Entwistle. On the 4th line, you need to get your boys motivated with a really good shift, or you need to draw a penalty. Know your role. Know your role. Joel Eriksson Ek, their first line center, going to the box. Similar to the beginning of the first period, Connor Bedard now taking the face off. We're going to lose it. Kaprizov is going to win it. Cassier over to Ryan Hartman. Hartman's going to dump it into the zone. Korchinski chasing after it, takes a bad angle, and Minnesota gets it. There you go. Bad play by them, though. Korchinski up on a 3-on-2. Back to Patrick Kane. Kane trying to get a shot off, and we're unable to. Big hit by Fabier. Yeah, we're going to hit you with that hip check, though. You're going to hit one of us. We're going to hit one of you. Damn it. Good fucking stick. Patty Kane trying to hit the man out front. Hits off of a Minnesota Wild stick and out of play. Is that going to be in the zone or out of the zone? They're going to say it's out of the zone. Got our second line out there. Donato, Tays, and Radish. Minute 15 remaining. Going to win the face-off. Move it over to Radish. Radish down low to Tays! Jonathan Tays, the captain. Second goal of this playoff series. Good heads-up play by Taylor Radish. Passes it down low. Gustafsson goes down. And Tays, the Mr. Motherfucking Captain's going to finish. So they're going to go right back out there. Paul, Tays, Athanasiou. Both Radish. Yeah, Radish got moved down to that third line. I forgot about that. Trying to get a slap bomb with Tays. No good. Oh, trying to hit Hall on that breakaway, but Addison getting in front. Good stick lift by him. Nick Patan down low. Hell of a fucking save by Marc-Andre Fleury. What a butterfly. Back to Athanasiou. Athanasiou trying to get it back out front. Loose puck, no good. Taylor Hall moving up to his defenseman. Now over to Tanev. Tanev getting poke check. Zadorov has it. Over to Hall. Try to get our fourth line out there. Hall still with it behind the net. Up top is the defenseman. Tanev shot covered up by Gustafsson. And that will be a whistle. We'll get our bottom line out there for defense and offense. Just let them rest before the third period. Nick Foligno with Marcus Foligno. Trying to win it back to Merrill. We're going to lose it, though. But Marcus Foligno all over that behind the net. Goldie has it. Missing a hit there. Zaitsev hitting Kaprizov off, and we're getting out of the zone if nothing else. Matthew Boldy. Joel Eriksson Ek to Spurgeon. Spurgeon to Kaprizov. Out front, Boldy across the crease, trying to hit him tic-tac-toe, no good. Would have been a really pretty play by the Wild, but thank God that didn't work. Foligno cuts behind. He gets behind another one on net. Oh, crash that net. God, I hate having a wired mic. I sit in a like a chair that can roll, and my wire constantly gets underneath this front fucking wheel. Regardless of how I have it positioned, that wheel always winds up skating over or rolling over my goddamn wires. So shots 18-14 for Chicago. We have a 3-goal lead. All right. 3-goal lead. The rookie, Kevin Korchinski, is looking for a hat trick. Will he do it? Maybe. Depending on what happens, he could. Oh my God, I got the hiccups. This fucking sucks, trying to commentate while having hiccups. Shit's awful. Trying to talk and all of a sudden a hiccup comes. It's just like quiet hiccup. I don't want you guys to have to listen to it, but I mean, you guys can probably tell when I'm getting it when I fucking hiccup. So third period getting off. Connor Bedard to Joel Eriksson Ek. drink something right there. It's fucking rough. Kaprizov coming down from Minnesota. Out front, intercepted by Maxime Comtois. He's a fucking professional on this first line. Man steals everything. Empty net for Chicago. Okay, I need one moment. We're getting a cut here. I need a moment to get rid of these fucking hiccups. I don't know what the fuck it is. Kirill Kaprizov has a holding call, the assistant captain and star of this Minnesota Wild team. So, yep, like I said, give me one moment and we'll be back. Oh my god, my mic was muted there when I came back. My bad there. So here comes Radich. Shot on net. Goes into the corner of Jonathan Toews. Jonathan Toews to Zaitsev. Over to Tanev. Tanev shot. No good. Zaitsev cuts to the middle. Intercepted by Joel Eriksson Ek. To Rossi. Now over to Middleton. Middleton to Spurgeon. The captain carries the puck himself. He's got a minute left to kill. Takes a shot on Fleury. And another defensive zone face-off. Minnesota getting momentum on the PK. Now we got Johansson and Duhami out there for Minnesota. Our first PK line, or power play line of Hall, Bedard, and Kane. Wins it back to Korchinski. Patrick Kane protecting the puck. Passes it wide to Taylor Hall. Gets it a little bit behind him. Not a clean feed, but still gets it. Passing low down to Bedard. Bedard tries to go short side. No save. Cam Addison moves the puck up to Marcus Johansson. Johansson poked away. Taylor Hall to Korchinski. Up to Bedard. Bedard trying to hit Hall. Intercepted by Johansson. And that pass trying to get it down elite. Intercepted by Jones. Moves it up to Hall. Taylor Hall cuts to the middle. Middle shot and blocked by the defenseman for Minnesota. Marcus Johansson carrying it back up to Duhami. Duhami down low to Johansson. Shot save. And Chicago breaks it now out of the zone. Patrick Kane trying to go wide, just going to dump it on into Minnesota's corner. Alexander Edler behind his net to Cam Addison. Addison up to Duhami, losing to Seth Jones. Connor Bedard now pinned, but onside. Throws it down into the corner to Edler, who's now pinned, trying to throw it up to the blue line. Middleton grabs it, brings it behind his net. We got a forechecker in Patrick Kane, no good. Here comes Kaprizov, trying to feed a man out front, no good. 15 minutes remaining here in the third. Minnesota still down by 3. Patrick Kane, nice little move, trying to feed his partner, no good. Frederick Gaudreau will get it from Minnesota instead. Moving up to Spurgeon, now to Kaprizov. Kaprizov gets hit off that puck. Spurgeon also trying to battle for it down low off of Seth Jones. Spurgeon versus Jones, and Jones walks away with it. So Seth Jones jumps it deep into the offensive side of the zone. Fabier moves it up to Patan. Nick Patan moves it over to Duer. Duer, shot, rebound, gets up his own rebound. Korchinski down low, getting battled though. Has about half his stamina remaining. Over to Taylor Radich, trying to dump it down low, but again, forecheck, not that great. Not that great. I mean, that forecheck is great. Christopher Tanev to Donato, shot saved. Donato's got it down low. Out front to Radich. Radich shot is saved as well. Jared Spurgeon throws it around the net. Picked up by Joel Eriksson Ek. Poked away. Radich out front, and there is a save. Chicago getting full pressure right now on this Minnesota Wild team. 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Taylor Hall, all right, tied for third in the league for hits right now. Nick Foligno taking that face-off. He loses it. Jared Spurgeon Moves it up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov shot, saved. Joel Eriksson throws it down behind the net after getting pinned. Nick Foligno over to Christopher Tanev. Off the boards to Marcus. Oh, no, not Marcus Foligno. To Entwistle. He tries to hit the man coming into the zone, but Kaprizov was there waiting, lurking. Joel Eriksson now. Intercepted by Christopher Tanev. Spins off, passing it over to, I believe, Marcus Foligno. Nick Foligno taking it from him. Malin moving up to Entwistle. One-on-one. He gets by. Entwistle with a backhand. And that's a save by Gustafsson. Marco Rossi to Johansson. Johansson up top to Rossi. Backhand save. Middleton moves it up to his point. Ryan Hartman shot. And saved by Marc-Andre Fleury. Fleury's having a good game. We might have made the right decision by going with Fleury over Spencer Knight. We really might have. Fleury again making a nice save. So Hall, Tays, and Athanasiou. Middleton gets to it. Rebound opportunity for Minnesota, no good. John Merrill breaks it out of the zone, trying to go wide, and he does. Looking for somebody. Cut to the middle. Athanasiou shot, no good. Up top to John Merrill. Gets by one man. Trying to pass it down low to Hall. Over to Athanasiou. Another shot, no good. Taylor Hall down in the corner off that rebound. Trying to pass it up to the defenseman. Middleton losing the puck. Jonathan Tays trying to get his own rebound. Still out front. Tays again gets his shot. Goaltender just watching it. Jake Middleton. Oh, he gets annihilated off that puck, but does break it out in the zone. John Merrill to Taylor Hall. Minnesota gets a full line change, and it looks like Chicago will get a nice line change too. Chicago having their fourth line out there. I know that because of Kozak. Takes a shot, and Fleury covers it up. 3:54 remaining in this third period. Patty Kane out there. We got our first line against their fourth. We might see another goal. Oh no, Rosen! Wide open by himself off the draw on Fleury. Thank God he didn't fucking finish. So we have Bedard against Kozak. Bedard losing it off Kozak, doesn't even flinch. Addison tips that one on net. Fleury covers, another offensive zone faceoff. Team's looking good. Team's looking good. Odds of us going to the second round. That's pretty fucking good. Kozak up top to Edler. Minnesota's got pressure. Shot goes wide. Patty Kane going to be breaking it out himself. Just skating up. No real pressure. Oh no, Kozak hitting him along the boards. He does get it in deep. Seems that we're playing a more defensive style of hockey against Minnesota, trying to just defend our 3-goal lead. Seth Jones passing it wide to Korchinski. Now moving it over to Comtois. One-on-one against Gustafsson shot. And it's gloved. Minute 17 remaining here in third. Minnesota down by 3. I think it's safe to say Chicago's moving on. So I'm going to let my buddies in the broadcast booth take over.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Great defensive effort with the stick. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the player's whistle dead. Here's the call.
I'm surprised that the officials didn't put their whistles away in the dying seconds of this game, James. I mean, look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
Minnesota's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And that slides right out to center ice. There's the horn, and this brings this one to an end. They're going on. Really impressed with what I saw from this squad throughout this playoff series. And Cheryl, the right team won, and the right team's moving on.
You're right, James. The better team won this series, no question about it. And now they'll have to recharge, reset after celebrating the moment tonight and allow themselves to get ready for the next playoff round because it gets tougher as you move forward.